Look at that.
Back. Good. We have a chance.
Show dad.
Yankees 12, Red Sox 11.
What? He's gone. He couldn't go all the way.
No hay arquero. ¿Quién le pega? ¡Golazo!
Welcome, everybody. It's another week and another Earth2 Sports Talk with Weds and Mo.
Play ball.
Wow. Okay.
What was that?
Bruh, hell if I know, man. I am you know what it is? Today was a crazy day for me. So let me just go ahead and just put that out there. Today was a crazy one, man. It was a lot. But we survived. And today, I feel like today for me is just feels like what the NFL season so far is. Crazy. Like we're in week 3 and we're talking about Tampa Bay Bucks with Baker Mayfield being 2-1. We saw a 70-point game in the NFL since the first 70-point game since
1966.
Since 19 before any of us were born. Jordan Love, the first Packers quarterback since, is it the first? No, the second Packers quarterback to come back from a 17-point deficit to win a game, because I think Aaron Rodgers did it. Brett Favre never did it.
No.
The Chargers finally won, and I don't know if we're watching the Bengals or the Bungles. Like, the storyline for this fucking season is amazing. The Colts and Baltimore didn't want to win a game. Like, neither of them wanted to win the game. At some point, one of them was like, okay, we'll win it.
Somebody has to win. Somebody has to
right,
win. So they're gonna end it,
Andy Dalton put up better numbers than Joe Burrow. What else can I say? What else can I say about this fucking week? The Cowboys. Arizona doesn't even know how to lose right. Like, they don't know how to tank right. So, like, this entire
listen.
It's only
bro.
3 weeks in, bro. It's only 3 weeks.
Yo, I'm charging, like, sometimes, like, something happened, and you're like, what, charge it to the game.
Right.
That's where I'm at right now with the NFL. Right now, I think I told you last week, or maybe I was just talking to you after the show. I was telling you, like, yo, at this point, the first like 4 or 5 weeks of the NFL, I'm gonna charge it to the game. I'm gonna, it is what it is, because clearly, the first 5 weeks, nobody cares what happens. Nobody cares, who wins what, who does what. Nobody. So, listen, Arizona don't know how to lose right. Cowboys don't know if they're the most elite team in the NFL or they're just the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Like you mentioned, the Colts is out here. Is that first of all, and I cannot slander Lamar because I would never.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm right there.
I don't want to.
I understand. I'm right there.
But seriously,
bruh.
The Colts,
bruh. Hey, yo.
So, and you know what? And I don't want to slander Lamar, for that, so I'm just gonna leave that one alone. The Giants. First of all, okay, while we're talking about like how weird the first 3 weeks of the NFL has been, injuries, bro. Monday Night Football has had a major injury every week since it started.
Right.
That's so. I don't know, man. Like I said, the first 3 weeks of the NFL, charge it to the game, and it is what it is. We'll just go from there.
Wow.
Bro. At this point, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what the score is in terms of pick'ems for the first.
I'm just gonna say you won this week. That's all I'm gonna say is you won this week.
I don't care. I'm good. I don't want the scores right now.
Drunk is second, and I just didn't play this week, so I'm just gonna say that. Money, bro. I don't even know where to start. Let me see. So we're not gonna talk about pick'ems. Let's just do our the bets that we did, right? So we both I took San Francisco money line. You took San Francisco with the under. For Monday Night Football.
The under was what, 44 and a half, right?
Yeah, Thursday Night Football. Yeah, they got the under, and I think they covered the money line as well. So we would both come up we would have both made it pretty well that game.
Yeah.
Detroit, we both went over. We both you picked Detroit, I picked Atlanta over, and that was a fail for both of us.
Yeah.
Vegas, you took money line. Vegas, I took money line. We both, and I think you picked Pittsburgh to win that game, which is insane.
Well, it's not insane when you
It's
when
bro.
it's not insane when when you're picking against Jimmy Garoppolo. Like it's not insane, sir.
It covered for you, bro. It covered for you.
Yeah. So
and then I obviously took. I don't know what I was doing or what I was thinking. I took Tampa Bay. Drunk, you are behind.
You know why?
Weds.
You know why? You know why? Because you were on.
You're behind Weds times 2.
You were on that Baker Mayfield high, like
Bro.
Baker. I'm like, bro, listen, like they're playing a real football team. Like, can you chill out? Like,
it's all right. I mean, Philly still struggled to beat them for being for real. So
yeah, but they're still a real football team as opposed to who they beat before.
All right, so who do we want to talk about this week? Like, who do we want to just go in on? Because I think we should go in on the Jets.
Okay,
he's not. Let me tell you something. I'm about to no. You're not about to give this man. Yes, he does. No,
I don't.
Wetson
I don't.
He
I
goes
don't
guts.
I
promise you.
Let
me give you one of Wetson's picks right now. Let me give you one of them right now that I know was a gut feeling pick. Cleveland against Tennessee. That was a gut feeling pick because let me tell you something. Let me tell you. The way Wetson talks about Derrick Henry. He had to. No, you didn't. Go ahead, explain that one to me. I need to know.
Okay.
Explain that one to me.
Okay, here's the thing, and
then explain New Orleans against Green Bay to me, because that's a gut feeling pick. Because Green Bay is kind of the better team. But go ahead.
First of all, Green Bay's not a better defensive team than New Orleans.
Defensive team. Yes, they are.
They're not a better defensive team. You're tweaking.
Go ahead then.
Okay. So I'm going to explain both picks.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Derrick Henry at this point might be like easily, but one of my top 3 favorite like running backs to ever play the game. Point blank. Period. Again, prisoner of the moment sometime because again, watching this dude run, it's freaking like you don't see this in real life. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm watching this man in week 1 throwing grown men around. Derrick Henry, yes. However, I look at the Tennessee Titans, and as long as they have Ryan Tannehill under center, I cannot trust them for anything. I cannot trust Ryan Tannehill.
You trust nasty freaky Deshaun better
than Ryan Tannehill? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all I wanted to know. Is why.
And also, Cleveland is a better team, bro.
Without Nicholas Travis Chubisky.
Still.
The third, sorry.
Still,
okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Whatever you say, bro.
So
whatever you say.
Then you say, and then you what was the other pick that you mentioned that New Orleans over Green Bay?
Yes.
Okay, bro. First of all,
picked that one correct, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He picked Green Bay.
Thank you, but keep going. But just keep going. No.
Okay.
You've moved on.
No. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
You moved on. Yes.
As far as picking New Orleans over Green Bay, bro. I look at Jordan Love versus Derek Carr. Derek Carr is Derek Carr
again. So now look at the quarterbacks that you mentioned.
Hold on.
Bro, you never picked the Raiders when Derek Carr was quarterback in the Raiders, and they had Devontae Adams. But go ahead,
bro. I'm picking between bad and worse. What do you want me to tell you here, bro?
Jordan Love is 2-1. I don't want to hear bad and worse, bro.
And okay, please tell me.
Is it 2-1 or
no?
On 3-0?
Please tell me. No, he's not 3-0. You're tweaking. Please. Okay. Also, tell me this. Fate of the universe. You trust Jordan Love on the center?
Fate of the universe. With an asteroid coming to Earth.
I swear to God, if you say this, I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna exit the show right now and let you do the rest of the show by yourself.
Fate of the universe with an asteroid coming to Earth. Andre Iguodala is my.
I'm not gonna sit here and watch more disrespect y'all. People watching the show talking about Jordan Love. Come on, son. Okay. Do I like Derek Carr? No. Do I trust Derek Carr? No. But if the option is Jordan Love or Derek Carr in New Orleans Because again, we're talking a New Orleans team. Because guess what? When Derek Carr couldn't do a snap, they threw Jason. They put what you call it? Tatum Hill.
Yeah,
No,
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. They put Taysom Hill, under center, for RPO option. So again, all I'm saying is, I don't trust Derek Carr. I don't like Derek Carr. However, if the option is Derek Carr or Jordan Love,
I'm going Jordan Love. And let me tell you why. Maybe before Sunday, I would have thought about it a little bit. Hold on. Before Sunday, I might have thought about it a little bit. But when you are asking, when you want to start a team and you look at those two quarterbacks, off that one game, 98% of the time, I'm going Jordan Love. Because what it takes to come back against a team like New Orleans, in New Orleans, to win a game like that, is something that Derek Carr doesn't have.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You know something else though. What it takes to win the game like that is. Drunk. Thank you for stealing the words right out of my mouth. Okay, because this wasn't like, oh my God, Jordan Love came and had a Peyton Manning like fourth quarter. Or
he didn't have to have a Peyton Manning.
No, I'm saying
he had to have a good enough fourth quarter that his team could.
I'm saying that game. Well, if you let me finish, that game.
Go ahead.
That game. It wasn't just so much like, oh yeah, Jordan Love came and won that game. It was also James Winston was the one that lost that game.
Oh my God, here we go. I'm not doing that. You know what? I'm gonna move because James Winston. I'm a James Winston guy, man. I'm a James Winston guy.
You've been wrong about him since
I'm never wrong about him. I just feel like he's not been given the chance that he should be given in the NFL. I just feel that way.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I want to move on. I want to move on to another team. I want to move on to another team that. Let's talk about. Let's talk about this team real quick. Minnesota and the Chargers. I think Drunk said he was not picking the Chargers till they win. I also went with that logic. I think you did as well, because for a team as talented as I'm never going to pick them anymore because they've lost Mike Williams, so I'm not going to pick them next week.
Okay, but one more thing. You said winning infrastructure.
I'm Jordan. No. I am James FSU Winston.
Here's the thing, bro.
That's my guy, man. That was one of my favorite.
I hear you, but here's the problem, bro.
I just feel like
it's been 8 years. It's been 8 years.
I just feel like he didn't come into the best, and let's think about it, right? There are college quarterbacks that come into the NFL and get into the right situation. Think Patrick Mahomes. Think Aaron Rodgers. Think not even Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck did not come into the right situation. They're college quarterbacks that are just they're just him. You just come in and you're just him, right? But then there's some that come into the right situation, and then there are people that are him in college.
Jameis Winston, 30 for 30. 30 touchdown, 30 interception. That's the guy you're telling me,
fate of the world. Okay. Let's move on, man. Minnesota game. I feel bad for Kirk Cousins. I feel bad for Kirk Cousins in a sense that I don't feel bad for him because I had to start him this week, and I think I started him and I benched Joe Burrow. And Kirk still gave me numbers, so I won one of my leagues because Kirk was quarterback, right? But I feel bad because he can't catch a break. That last interception, as much as I want to say yeah. Yeah, he's down for the count for some weeks. Yeah. As much as I want to, I can't put that last interception on Kirk Cousins. Tipped interceptions are very weird, right? Because especially when they hit the hands, right? If it was like a chest or a helmet thing, then you can blame it on the quarterback, right? But when it hits the hands of a receiver, I just look at that and I go, that's the receiver's fault. In a way.
No, here's the thing. Is it fair the way interceptions are called sometimes?
Sometimes
it's not. But here's the thing.
Because that touchdown wins the Vikings the game.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The same thing I told you earlier in terms of when you see something, when you say, are you drinking a White Claw?
I had a day, bro. Leave me alone.
I had a White Claw, though?
I had a day, bro. Leave me alone. And I don't want, yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Lost my train of thought when I saw this grown man drinking a White Claw. Sorry. So
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to this game. We have to get to this one. Like, please.
we're gonna get to that one. Listen, save that comment because I want to get back to this one. But okay. But the thing is though, the same thing I said earlier in terms of like when I saw how some of these things turned out, I just charge it to the game. The first 4 weeks of the NFL, I just charge it to the game. It is what it is.
You know what? You're right.
Same thing with interceptions,
Same
bro.
thing with that.
Charge
Same thing with that.
Charge it to the game. Because guess what? Because the same way. Because I've seen guys go up and make plays. Like when you talk about guys like Megatron, Moss, like OBJ. The way some of these guys make plays sometimes, it's like that was not a good pass, but they make it look good.
But they make it look good, yeah. And then there's some passes that are so great that the receiver just
so then
doesn't know what to do with it.
You charge it to the game. You charge it to the game, and then you move on from
you
there.
know what?
So because guess what? Because
go ahead.
Because things so. The same way we could say, man, you feel bad for Kirk Cousins because that last interception wasn't on him. The same way we could say, bro, we've seen Jay Jettas make some plays, where it's
was TJ Hawkinson.
I know, but I'm saying though, just in general, like we've seen some guys in the team make plays.
I'm pretty sure if that went to Jay Jettas, it's a touchdown, bro. I don't care.
So I'm saying, so a lot of time we see guys make plays. We like, damn, like that looked like it was not going to happen.
It was,
bro. To this day, one of the best catches we've ever seen is the Eli to OBJ. On that catch, it's like if you don't make that pass, if you don't make that catch, nobody say nothing because it's like, listen, that wasn't exactly the best pass there was. Like, he just, that was, out of range.
Was that a touchdown?
Did
they call it a touchdown?
Yeah, they called it a touchdown because
he fell back into the end zone, right?
He fell back into the end zone and nobody touched him. And plus, also like, I think there was a flag on the play, but of course, flag was,
But Eli is the king of. That pass should have never happened, and that's a great play. The helmet catch,
bro. It was the helmet catch was one. There was a pass to Ahmad Bradshaw, I think in 2012. Like so it's like there's a lot of plays that just shouldn't happen, but because it happens, you're like, you know what? Charge it to the game. It is what it is. So for that reason, I can't say I feel bad for Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins has a way of not showing up time after time after time when he has arguably the best receiver in football. And yes, he's getting a lot of yards, but game on the line, you need to win.
It works for fantasy for me, so I don't really care.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's like, and I think somebody made a meme. They were like, at the end of the season, Kirk Cousins is gonna throw for 6,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's gonna be 0-17. That's what it's looking like.
But didn't we put his numbers up at one point and it was just like amazing?
No. His numbers are phenomenal. It's ridiculous, actually. But the problem was, and that's why
that's why he makes the money he makes. Like
numbers lie. Nobody can tell me numbers don't lie, bro. I'm gonna listen. I'm a numbers guy. I love numbers, but numbers is a lie. I know how to lie with numbers, bro. So because of that, right. So Kirk Cousins. Yeah, just like right now. You know how I say, between Jordan Love and Derek Carr, I'm going Derek Carr over Jordan Love. If you ask me Kirk Cousins over some of these guys, I'm like,
yeah. He came back in. He was on the sideline. I was like, because I have him in one of my leagues, so I was like, please God. And then Jordan, like people did, like sometimes they don't show up for Kirk, and it's just so amazing. Like
and again, like
300 plus yards in that game, bro. 300 plus yards.
I think that's 309 actually.
On the reverse side, let's talk about the Chargers and how talented they are and how they could have been on 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with that team for real?
I
mean, they won. Good, they won the game, so I don't think we should go in on them. But like,
what's going on with that team?
If you look at that team, it shouldn't have been. It should have never came down to that, though.
It shouldn't have. As far as the Chargers go, I think. Thank you.
I didn't even see that comment.
Thank you. Somebody said it. Thank you. But so that's why I asked about the White Claw. I was like, are we doing this right now? But all right. But anyway,
I had a day, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm only wearing this hat because I don't got a haircut. I ain't trying to embarrass myself on the show. YouTube is forever, bro. Like, YouTube is forever. And if this is one of the shows where I have to snip one of the clips, You're not gonna catch me slipping, bro. When I have a sharp ass hairline, best believe that entire show is a clip.
So which means I have to have a fresh retwist. If I'm going to be with that, I bet. But nah. So as far as it goes, bro, listen, I get it in terms of like some guys have just unfortunate luck, but some guys have been extremely lucky. And Kirk Cousins is one of those guys too, where sometimes the guys on his team make him look good, and because Kirk Cousins have a way of not showing up when the game matters, which usually mean prime time. So sometimes it works in his favor, sometimes it doesn't. And as for so back to the Chargers, I don't know. Like, I wish I could tell you what's wrong with the Chargers.
Oh man,
because
it's 3 games I want to talk about real quick before we pick. So
yeah, no, we're gonna get to this game, but it's like, but like I can't point out what's wrong with the Chargers because it's like
for real, it's been one like Wedson wears a different one every week, bro. It's literally I feel like Wetson, he just gave you a business idea. So if you come up with that and start making money, hey drunk, delete this comment. Delete this comment because Weston's already a scammer because he got one interception already from
bro. At this point, if that continues at this pace, I'm not going to win this bet. I'm gonna be out of $400, bro. That's
right. I hope he continues at this pace then.
Nah, because but things like I said, when I say I can't point out what's wrong with them because again, their running game.
Austin Eckler's not. It's weird. They're weird. Like I honestly believe
Justin Herbert looks like the kind of quarterbacks you need in your team because again, he has the height, he has the arm, he has I got you, drunk. If I start
he's the perfect build. Like that's
what's funny.
He's a pro. He's the NFL quarterback from like the 1990s. That's the NFL quarterback. He doesn't run a lot. But he has the perfect height, the perfect build.
Height.
He has the arm. He has the
arm.
Like
he has the vision. So I'm saying, like, and again, as far as receivers go, they have the receivers.
Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, who re-signed.
Keenan Allen has been a stud in the NFL for so long, and he's still showing up every, like on any given Sunday. So it's like, you can't sit there touchdown. And he threw a touchdown. So I'm like, I can't point out what's wrong with them. I have no idea. But somehow they're just not good.
That makes sense. Let's talk about.
You said you had 3 games you want to talk about.
Okay. Games I want to talk about.
Hold on.
Real quick, let's address.
You said you wanted to go. You said you wanted to go in on the Jets, and I said I wanted to go on the Cowboys.
I want to kind of go in on the Jets, but there's nothing to going on. Like there's absolutely nothing to going on. I think get rid of fucking. I'm never like one to say get rid of a coach, especially like in his second year.
Second season,
get him the fuck out of here, because you're not gonna lie to me and tell me you believe in
Zach Wilson.
Fucking Zach Wilson. That's a fucking lie.
First of all,
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Like you're not gonna sit here and lie to me that you believe in Zach Wilson, especially after. Did you see Mike Saleh's face when Aaron Rodgers got hurt? Like, he was mean. He was fucking disgusted.
Yeah, because again, at this point, like because you know why? Like his face was what was going into the mind of every single Jets fan at that moment.
If I pay money to go to Meadowlands, bro, is it still called Meadowlands?
No, MetLife.
MetLife. If I pay money to go to MetLife, bro, you better fucking have the best product.
When I tell you, MetLife was had the worst opening weekend of any football stadium you could possibly think of.
Oh, he's horrible. He's fucking horrible. You know the thing about Zach Wilson that kind of made him like a star or a stud was what happened last season, right? Or during the offseason when he did what he did with the older lady, his friend's mom. That was the thing that people were like, oh, Zach. And then they forgot that he's a football player. And so when it came to playing fucking football, this nigga, he's the worst. He's the fucking worst. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay,
Anthony, really, bro?
I got nothing else, man. You can
bro straight out the gate with it,
bro. Like his first fucking comment, like
straight out the gate. The first comment is, "Yo, Anthony, come on, bro."
Yeah, you said you want to talk about the Cowboys. It's your turn. We all picked the Cowboys. We all sat here and said Dallas got this because Arizona's fucking tanking. Easy.
Okay, as we're talking, like here, if we go back last week, you come back. Listen, if I come to me from the future, I go see my previous self
I'm
from
gonna
last
slap
week.
myself.
I said, hey, pick Arizona, put 100 on Arizona to win this game. In fact, put your life savings on Arizona to win this game.
I think I would slap myself.
I would say, no. Hey, I don't know what future you came from, but
you're fucking lying to me. Yes.
Go away. Like, clearly, this is the devil talking to me, trying to mess my life up. This can't be
your
true.
Life savings, though. The devil talking to me. No, like, clearly, it is Satan talking to me.
Clearly, this is Satan coming to me and telling me, like, hey, let me see how much I can mess up your life. Let me make sure that, you never, you can't afford life. Because
I don't understand
how do you lose on the Cowboys, bro? Joshua Dobbins.
Wait, you just
does anybody know who Joshua Dobbins is?
No, nobody knows who the fuck Joshua Dobbins is.
Exactly.
He's been in the fucking NFL for 8 to 7 years, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you had told me Josh Dobbins started, week 1, I would have told you, yeah, I believe you. If you told me that was the first game in the NFL, I would be like, yeah, I believe it. I don't, bro. When I tell you,
I like this, but I ain't right back. The difference is he wasn't highly drafted though, so it's all right. So, but honestly, the last play, I know you were excited. I was watching Red Zone. I was like, yep. I texted you as soon as it happened. I was like, bro.
Yo, first of all, I got 4 texts as soon as it happened, bro. Like, it's almost like, yo. In unison, bro. It was you, in unison. As soon as it happened, I was like, yes.
You got one.
I think it was
more to go, right?
I think it was like you, Jake, my boy, 2 of my boys that I made the bet with. It was like, damn, just right where he was like, yo, how well he's playing.
It really was the 3 jerseys. Like, he looked that ball into the hands of the. If the cornerback was it linebacker safety, if he didn't catch that, he's a bum. Get him out of here, because he threw it right to him. He didn't even throw it to anybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about the 2 blowouts, or 3 blowouts. Miami's blowout. Miami's blowout.
Oh, okay, but you don't need to do that because I'm recording.
Miami's blowout. Damn, Weston over there being father of the year. Miami's blowout. Sorry, Anthony. We're gonna talk about that.
I didn't realize that my mic wasn't muted.
Yeah, sorry, Anthony. We're gonna talk about your your Commanders. I had faith in the Commanders. I picked them to beat Buffalo. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And then we're gonna talk about Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
How much credit do y'all give Jonathan Gannon, the Carson coach, Kingsbury? You're right. Kingsbury would have been 0-3. Okay. Because Kingsbury can't fucking coach, and that's why they got him out of there. I think Jonathan Gannon came into a situation where he didn't have his starting quarterback, and he still managed. He's managed to be in 2 games though, because he came in. He came into that situation. He came the Giants game. They almost won, and then they continued playing how they played from the Giants first half, and they just finished out a game I mean, they almost beat. If you look at the first game against the Commanders, they were probably trying to get their football back. The second game against the Giants, they just didn't finish it out, and then the third game against the Dallas Cowboys, they finished the entire game. So yes. I'll give him credit for that. I would definitely 100% give him credit for the Cards not being 0-3. Miami's blowout. Mike White came in at the 4th quarter with the 3rd quarter and threw a touchdown. Mike fucking White. Do you understand how bad you have to be beating somebody that your fucking backup comes in and throws a touchdown to a backup receiver? Like, it's insulting. If I'm Russell Wilson. Can I ask you a question? So a friend of mine asked me this. It said this to me, and I was like, could this be true? Is and I know you might not like what I'm about to ask you, but is Sean Payton a little overrated?
Daddy.
Yes. Yes.
So Drew Brees really made Sean Payton, because there's no fucking way you have Russell Wilson and you don't let him cook, because can I be honest? Russell Wilson had a pretty decent quarterback game.
He did.
1 touchdown, 300 yards. Oh, was it 280? No, 300 yards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbie Anderson caught.
Robbie Chosen, sir. Robbie Chosen.
I was like, yo, I know who this player is, right? I kept looking. I was like, I know who this guy is. It's fucking Robbie Anderson, but not Robbie Chosen.
Sir.
My
It's
bad.
Robbie
my
Chosen.
Bad. It's Robbie Chosen.
It's Robbie Chosen, sir.
70-yard
You know,
touchdown.
like, listen. That boy from Akron is not the only chosen one.
You're right. He should have. Yes. Russell Wilson was not the player who gave up 70 points. Because if you watch the beginning of that game, they were in that game in the first.
Okay. Here's what I will say. Here's what I will say.
And then it went to shit.
Here's what I will say.
Uh-huh.
Sean Payton is overrated the same way, and this is gonna sound blasphemous coming from me. This is gonna sound blasphemous.
Don't say Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick is overrated.
All right. Next topic. The Bills and Washington.
I mean that went how we kind of expected it to go.
I did not expect it to. I did not expect Sam Howell to throw 4 picks. I will say that. I did not expect. I mean, obviously, I didn't start Terry McLaurin that game because I knew the Bills. Hold on. Because I knew Tre'Davious White was coming back, so that Bills secondary is insane. Mm-hmm. But I did not expect 4 interceptions, 1 4 touchdown. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Listen. Yes, I understand not expecting that, but the Bills against the Commanders, we didn't really expect, like.
Hey, but they still didn't it wasn't a blowout until like the third quarter, bro. They weren't clicking all the way yet.
You know the third quarter is part of the game, right? The game has 4 quarters, so
okay,
like
all right. You know what I mean, but you want to be difficult right now. You know exactly what I mean, but you want to be difficult.
You're telling me it was until third quarter, like that make a difference, bro. Third quarter is part of the game, but third quarter is literally the beginning of the second half, bro.
Dog. So let me tell you, I'm playing. I'm in one of my other fantasy leagues, right? Somebody had the Bills defense. I don't know what the scoring is. It's because it's not a PPR. The Bills put up 50 points on that defense, bro. At one point, it was 70, and then the Commanders scored, and then it dropped. Bro, I was sick. Yes, and Patrick Mahomes is not your quarterback no more.
First of all, like, yo, hold on, I gotta see that's how this spell his name. Eric Bieniemy?
Yeah.
Because that's how he spells his name. It shouldn't be.
But you know who showed that they're him without Patrick Mahomes this week?
Who?
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is him. At this point, Tua Tagovailoa is kind of legit, bro. And I'm upset that people were trying to call him out last year. Tua Tagovailoa is legit, bro. And I know he was hurt a bunch of times last season, and Miami started out hot. Like, Miami is this is Miami, bro. And the funny part about it is Miami was just like this at the beginning of the season last year, and then Tua got hurt, and they kind of fell off. This is Miami. Like,
okay, so sorry about that. I had to be father of the year. My kids just came home from school, and my son, if he doesn't see me, he doesn't like how life is going. So, anyway, no, but okay, Tyreek Hill, first,
he might be right. I think so. And you remember everyone kept saying he's not gonna get that deep ball, right? But that's like. He's been cooking with Tyreek and Jalen and Mostert.
I'm gonna say right now.
Are we all prisoners of the moment? Is that what you're about to say?
Yes, but
no, because this was Miami last season.
Hold on.
Before he got hurt. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Yes, but also listen. Tua is legit. I'm not gonna tell you he's not. I'm not gonna tell you Tua is not him. Tua is him. However, we are looking at a team that is built damn near perfect from top to bottom. They have two of the best corners in the game right now at the same time. They have a running game that is comparable to none.
a fucking two-headed monster that if it starts going cannot be stopped. I was
Bro,
upset that A
and
Chain
they
had
have
more yards than Mostart.
bro, and they have a guy because if we're talking the speed with some of these guys, no, he has been in Miami because in Miami because in Kansas it was him and Kelsey. In
Right.
Miami, it's him first. Like in Kansas, he was like him and Kelsey in terms of like one and one
One
A
and
and one
one. Yeah,
B.
one and one B, yeah.
In Miami, it's him and then everybody else. Because 2-1 knows when in doubt, if I throw that ball far enough, Tyreek Hill will get it.
Oh, it's in Tyreek's hands, bro. And
So and again,
or if I throw it short, if I throw it far,
and
Tyreek
we're
gonna make
talking,
something happen.
we're talking, and even though Jalen Waddle didn't play last game, we're talking between Tyreek and Waddle. And now we're talking with most of like even last year when they had Eric Wilson as a backup, that's not Eric Wilson, Jeff Wilson as a backup running back. Like the team is built well from top to bottom. So it's not like it's not like oh yeah, he's making it happen with with a bunch of scrubs. The team is amazing. It's just that when he gets injured, you don't see how good the team can be.
Right.
But as far as he goes, bro, that's no slender. Listen, I give him Tua is him because clearly he can make it happen. That left arm, I ain't seen a left arm this deadly since what you call it, since Michael Red. You say hit threes from Milwaukee Bucks, bro. Like
Man,
his left.
that's a deep cut.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's
like,
a deep cut, my guy.
bro,
That's deep.
bro. Again,
You went back. You
bro,
went. You just showed your age a little bit.
I know my game, bro. I know my game, bro. I know my game, bro. I know my sports, bro. Like
let's talk about the last blowout and
yeah.
and I think before we jump to the pick'ems. Oh man, Chicago
Wait,
Bears.
hold on. Did we break down like we didn't bother going to like break down because the games was all over the place. All right,
right.
Let's go.
Chicago Bears, bro. Like, what's really good, bro?
What do you want me to tell you? I don't know what to tell you about Chicago Bears, bro.
He might as well be because they ran one play twice and it worked both times. It's insane. The little shovel pass twice and Patrick Mahomes doesn't do that shovel play, but like maybe 5 times a season. Miami ran it twice in one game. Like
because at some point, because you know what, you know
at some point they were freestyling, bro. Mike McDaniel was in the stands.
He was in the stands.
Hey, call a play real quick. Call a play. Flea flicker. All right, bet. Hey, yo, run that flea flicker real quick. Hey, Robbie Chosen out there. I bet. Throw a 70-yard.
When you go up by 40 points.
Tyreek Hill
was
celebrating with the fucking fans, bro.
What else you do, bro? Like, you know what's crazy though? I watched I was watching that game, bro, and I was like, I love seeing people actually enjoy the game of football, and these guys were enjoying the game of football. I love seeing because
didn't college football already happen?
Bro, listen. You know what's crazy though, bro? We always get so caught up and like, oh, but this player based on this talent, this player based on that. We get so caught up that we forget, like, when you watch a game with no dogs in a fight, when you have no dogs in the fight, you're just watching the game. It's beautiful to watch.
Nah, it's not her, bro. He stopped being him.
Okay. We're not gonna blame Seattle on this one.
On him, bro. He's like,
and they've been together like 9 years.
You know what? I think it's he got too big for himself at the end of his career because I think Seattle is still the best choice for him, but he got too big for Seattle and he got too big for himself.
You know what?
Seattle wasn't going to give him the money that he was asking for.
You know what? He heard so many voices in his head saying, "Oh yeah, you are him. You won a Super Bowl here. You've done this. You've done this. You've done that. You're him." Clearly, we haven't seen a dual threat quarterback like you. And he heard all that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I really am. I could go anywhere and do this."
Yes,
you cannot. You are not built that way.
Like
Seattle's defense for years give him a false sense of
right. And if you look at what Sean Payton is doing with the guy who they wrote off and he ain't right back. If you look at like Sean Payton might be the quarterback whisperer, bro. Like might. I'm not going to go. Not Sean Payton. My bad. Fuck Seattle. Help me out. Pete Carroll might be the fucking
quarterback whisperer. Yes. I wish I.
Oh yes.
Yo. Okay. See, I know I can't take anything seriously, but clearly you guys are worse. Drunk might be the worst of them all.
It wasn't drunk. It was Anthony.
It was Anthony for this one. This was Anthony.
Yeah, he coming home listening to the kids listen.
First of all,
I mean, if you
Anthony,
walk in the house and your kids are listening to 100,000 foot, like, nah, turn that shit off. Like, turn that fucking shit off, bro.
Anthony started at the show. As soon as he pop up on, he's like, "Oh yeah."
Anthony came up with some demon time energy, bro. Like, I don't understand.
I was like, "How do you come here with that kind of timing, son?" So yes, so.
But no, I feel like there's nothing else to talk about Seattle and not Seattle, Russell Wilson. Let's talk about this guy right here. This is what I want to talk about because I already know there's nothing to talk about with Kansas City winning. We all knew Kansas City was going to win that game. Yeah. We all knew the Bears were going to lose, but did you think it was going to be like disgusting that way?
No.
Okay,
because again, things are like. You put Justin Bieber, I say Justin Bieber. Wow. Justin Fields versus
Patrick Mahomes. Might as well be Justin Bieber playing quarterback, bro. Might as well be Justin Bieber at this point. Like, what the fuck?
I started this.
You did. And the funny part is they got rid of Mitch Trubisky for him. But, so this is a good question I want to ask. Is Justin Fields hiding behind the Bears is a garbage franchise, or is he the garbage franchise, or is he the garbage?
Two things can be true, but in this case, I don't believe. Okay, two things can be true, but in this case, I don't believe he's actually that bad. Like, don't get me wrong,
I don't think he's that bad because that touchdown pass that he threw at the end of the game.
I don't think he's that bad. I think the problem is. Like, you see how, okay, a lot of teams can have a bad quarterback or like a bad team, and the right guy the right running back, the right cornerback, the right, like, for example, a team can have a bad secondary, but the right cornerback make him look like there's something elite, or a good linebacker and a good cornerback make him look good. A team can have a bad offense, but having a great quarterback who can make plays make him look good. The problem is, Justin Fields is not the guy who could do that. He's not the guy who could take a bad franchise and make him look good.
I feel like you're going coaching. I feel like you're about to say coaching here.
No. I'm not saying no. I'm not going just coaching because again, if you look at the team, like there's not a lot to desire about the team. Like if you look at it,
offense running is trash, offense is trash, defense is trash. I thought their defense was good at some point, but then at the same game, it was garbage.
But the problem is again, and even if the defense is good or was good, the problem was
drunk. Answer me this question real quick. How bad do you hate Justin Fields? Like, just answer that question honestly. But go ahead.
No, but it's like the thing is, it's like like I said, like the defense could possibly not be terrible. But the problem was though, when the defense have to do so much of the work, have to carry so much of the workload.
Bro, defense was on the field the entire game.
Exactly. Because again, I'm telling you right now, I don't care how good the defense is. When you have to play 40 out of the 60 minutes, you're not going to win a football game this way. You're not even going to look good. Right. But but by the 25th minute, like it's not going to happen. Especially when you're going against the best quarterback in the NFL. Like, come on. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Take Josh Allen off the Bills and insert Josh Allen and Justin Fields, you mean? So you take Josh Allen off the Bills and insert Justin Fields, how many games they win?
No. Do you want to do Kansas City or do you want to do Miami?
What do you mean?
Because I think what's his name? Take Josh and insert Josh Allen.
I think he meant Fields. I think he meant insert Justin Fields.
No, how about this? What do you think Justin Fields would do in Miami? With McDaniels. What do you think Justin Fields would do in Miami with McDaniels?
Well, I think Justin Fields would thrive in Miami.
What do you think he would do in Seattle with our quote unquote not official quarterback whisperer?
And also, you can't call him a quarterback whisperer when he told Russell Wilson to throw the ball at the 1 yard line. Okay, he's not a quarterback whisperer.
People make mistakes. You gotta let that go.
Sure. So no. Well, first of all, I didn't have to let anything go. I'm a pass fan. Remember?
Pass fan, yeah.
So don't bother me. But what I'm saying is the fact that you say how much what he would do in Seattle. I think he would thrive in Seattle as well. But I think the problem is he has a bad team. He just can't. There's only so much he can do. And if you take Josh Allen off of Bills and insert Justin Fields, I think you have Buffalo. worse than they are now.
Yeah, I think you have the same situation because I don't.
Maybe worse because
You remember how you started that segment off by saying some quarterbacks you take or some players are just them.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, just like I don't think Buffalo is that good. I'm being very honest with you. I think Buffalo might be an overrated team. I also think Joshua Trevor Allen might be a little overrated, but I think he's a little bit more him, and he kind of makes them go sometimes.
Because he's able to make plays where I don't think Justin Fields could have done the same way.
He's
especially
4 for 4, bro.
Hmm?
4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. I swear, if you had made that bet with Josh Allen, you'd be making money.
Nobody would take that bet with Josh Allen, bro. Like nobody don't fit into any other team.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't know if we could say that because again, we haven't seen it yet. Because again, we can say that.
I think Justin Fields a little bit. If he was in Seattle, like Legion of Boom Seattle, I think he'd be a little better because then that defense can be able to bring, like that defense can be able to keep games closer
to make up for what he lacks. Like
they can keep games closer. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah,
but right now, I can't really think of any team that you just drop him in and he.
I mean, at this point, the Jets are looking for a team for a quarterback anyway. Why not just get Justin Fields?
Oh, that's not happening.
Get Justin Fields and throw him in the Jets.
Oh,
and have
Drunk asked the question. What do you think about people begging for Captain Kirk,
to go into the Jets?
Yo, Drunk, I think I get it, bro. I get it. You don't like him at all. I need to understand why Drunk doesn't like him. But yeah, people are begging for Captain Kirk to go to the Jets. I feel like if Kirk Cousins was on the Jets, they might be a contender in that division. With their defense.
Because he'll still be the third best team in that division.
I don't know, man.
You don't think
I mean, they did save Joe Flacco.
First of all, yeah, you're not gonna tell me they can't save Justin Fields.
They saved Joe Flacco. That team before Ed Reed, they won a Super Bowl with fucking Trent Dilfer. They can definitely save. Can definitely save.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one, Trump. But yeah, so as far as it goes, like I think
yes, it is. It is.
I think because if you put Kirk Cousins there, right? So now we're talking like, okay, the Kirk Cousins and the Jets automatically put them above the Bills because they're not above Miami.
That defense plays better because now they have a quarterback that's going to keep them in more games. You might need to get one more offensive weapon.
Okay, question. Do they now become the favorite or the second favorite in that division?
I think they can match up with the Bills.
Okay, but do they? Okay, not change nothing else.
It doesn't like
add Kirk Cousins to the Jets.
1, 2A, 2B. So it's Miami's 1. Obviously, Miami's heads above everyone else to me right now, and it's 2A, 2B.
Okay, so fine. 2A, 2B.
At the beginning of the season,
who's 2A?
I think it's interchangeable. I think it's interchangeable.
See, for me, I look at it as you put Kirk Cousins on that team because you put Kirk Cousins on that team. I think he's still, they're still the third best team in that division.
It's really random.
All right,
man. Let's move.
Matt Ryan is 283 years old. Like, come on now, let's stop it.
You know what's funny about 283? 28.
I know. I did that on purpose, but come on, son. I told you I'm a numbers guy. I know how to play with numbers, but come on now. No.
Oh man, Thursday night football, Detroit, Green Bay. Who you got? I'm picking Detroit.
I like this game. I'm gonna go Detroit. I like this game though. I like it.
I don't know why I didn't pick Detroit last week.
I don't know why you didn't either.
I'm sorry. Did I pick Detroit last week? I think I did.
Did you?
No, I did not.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I picked Atlanta because I thought Atlanta looked really good. Drunk. If you're gonna do your picks, you probably put them and I'll write them down. Weds in Atlanta, Jacksonville. Who you got after Jacksonville and Atlanta did what they did last week?
I'm still going Jacksonville because I think Jacksonville. I think they have the talent. They just have to put it together a little bit better.
I might go Jags. Yeah. I'm kind of scared though.
Ooh, next game.
Oh, this is the game for me this week. This is a game. When we're doing our bets, I think I want to bet that one, bro.
Yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna go Miami because they can't win in Buffalo in winter. It's not winter yet. So
right. It's not winter yet. So
it's not winter yet.
Miami, yeah.
Winter might be coming, but
if it's raining though,
Sorry, I just saw an email. I have to go to Oregon next week.
Oh, have fun.
I don't want to
Have fun. I'm going.
Yeah,
So you're going Miami as well, right?
I'm going Miami because again, at this point, bro, I need Miami. The same way that you know how Drunk said he wouldn't pick the Chargers until they win. You say you wouldn't pick the Bengals until they win. I'm not picking against Miami until they lose, bro. I'm not doing that.
You know what? That makes a lot of that's hella sense.
Yeah. So, Tyreek Hill got 700 yards already for the season. Like, this is ridiculous. Well, I don't know if it's 700, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like 400, I think.
Hey, Drunk, you didn't pick the mic. You didn't pick the Miami game.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh, Broncos. Wetson, who you got for that game real quick, man? Who you got for that one?
God. Okay, Drunk said earlier that I don't pick with my Drunk said earlier I don't pick with my guts. I'm a little strategic with it.
Oh my God.
I can't find a good reason. To pick either team.
You know what? If Chicago is going to win a game this year, this is the one game they win. But for some reason, I can't pick against Russell Wilson. I don't know why, and I should, but I don't know why. But who you got, man?
I'm going Chicago because at this point, who cares? I told you I'm charging the first 4 weeks to the game. I'm charging it to the game. Let's go Chicago in this one.
Who you got? Who you got for Baltimore and Cleveland? You know what? You already know where I'm going, man.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore because I don't trust Cleveland to win twice.
Freaky Deshaun? Okay.
His name is just Deshaun, bro. Like he don't have a surname. Like
Freaky Deshaun, bro. Wow, he's going. I like what Drunk is doing. He's putting his picks in before you. So if you pick his,
I know. So you know what, Drunk, if you're gonna do that, I could do that too. Just so you know, I can go Cincy Rams, New Orleans. Okay, no, let's go. Let's go to picks normally. Like I'm not gonna let Drunk.
Petty, bro. Who you picking for Cincinnati and Tennessee?
To being petty, like I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, Drunk said he's picking the Bengals. So
not the Bengals over Tennessee because it seems like last night they seem like they finally able to they actually finally played the game. They finally played the game last night where it looks like they're like, oh yeah, we actually do know how to play football. Like, they get flashes of sense.
You know what? I think I want to pick the Rams as well.
Okay,
I want to pick the Rams.
Okay, so who'd you pick, Cincy or Tennessee?
Oh, I'm going. Come on now. Like,
who'd you pick?
I'm going Cincinnati. I'm not that stupid.
Oh, hold on. As much bro. If we go down your Facebook post for the first 3 weeks of the NFL,
fuck them. It's still fun. Bro, it's still
been a Joe Burrow slander page, bro.
Oh yeah, my page is Joe Burrow. Like my entire Facebook is Joe Burrow slander page. I don't give a shit. It's still, and you know what? And I will still slander them on Sunday when they barely beat Tennessee. But I'm picking them.
Okay.
Don't change nothing. Don't change not a thing.
Okay.
He's picking. Oh, he's picking New Orleans with Jameis over Tampa Bay. I like that. I like that.
Who'd you go? You went with Rams or
I'm going with the Rams, bro.
Oh, sure, because your sign said the Colts won again. So I would assume you assume the Colts are gonna win again. Like I don't know.
No, they won again because last week it said the Colts won. This week it said the Colts won again. If they win next week, it's gonna say the Colts won again. I promise. I'm just gonna keep adding again. Who you got, man? Watch you go Colts because you're annoying. I don't care.
I'm going Rams. Come on now. I trust Stafford more than I trust,
Gardner Minshew. No, I think Anthony Richardson might play because concussions is 1 week, right?
Yeah, but then again, I think they were saying, I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah,
I'm still going
to go. Right. I'm still going Rams on that one. And I'm going Tampa over New Orleans.
Yeah, man. I still trust
Baker Mayfield. I don't trust the weekend midfield, but I also don't.
I didn't say it. I just said
I just trust Jameis Winston a lot less. That's all.
I don't know. Jameis gonna make you regret what you just said.
It's been 8 years. He hasn't changed my mind yet.
Washington, Philadelphia, bro. You should just keep going.
I'm going Philly. Easy. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm giving Minnesota, the Vikings, the first win against Carolina. This is going to be the first win. They try to go for 200 yards. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm picking Minnesota as well.
All right. Pittsburgh at Houston. Houston has proven they can win football games because they
CJ fucking Stroud.
CJ Stroud made a mockery of
CJ Stroud showed that he should have won the SEC championship against fucking Georgia.
Bro.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
You know, so, Anthony, I feel you right there, man. I feel you right there. Hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this story right here?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this story?
Washington easily. Also, Native Americans soon them change name. Wait.
Bro,
what?
My boy Aaron sent me that today. I was like, I don't believe it. I feel like it's someone is trolling me. Like I thought he was trolling, but he's not. It's a real story, bro. I'll send it to you later.
Why? What's the Yeah, no, dude, listen, I absolutely hate this matchup as well, but I'm still gonna go Pittsburgh over Houston. But CJ Stroud?
Oh man. I'm actually going Houston. I'm going Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think CJ Watt is going to put CJ Stroud on his ass like 4 times.
I know.
Yeah,
but cool. I just don't. I mean, I think you beat Vegas. Like if we're being honest, like it's Vegas, bro. Like,
but also, they all play in Houston, bro. Like, don't let you know. So like it is still.
Oh man, he's riding the wave. No, I like that Trunk is getting his picks in before you.
Bro, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because again, that's when he quickly make those picks so he can beat me. We can say, oh, Weds copy my pick, and next thing you know, he gonna come back here next week like, man, I don't know, the vodka was hitting that day, and here we are. And Mo is clearly making decisions without White Claw in his system. So, all right,
I'm going Chargers though as well. So. I'm Chargers as well.
If you both go Chargers, like it's gonna almost then force me to go Vegas.
No,
I'm not going to, but it's trying to force me to go Vegas. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. You're tweaking. I'm not choosing Vegas. It's still Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he went Dallas over New Orleans, which I mean, common sense, right? But after what Dallas did last week, I'm sorry, not New Orleans, New England. But after what Dallas did last week, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Okay. You know how you.
Hey, Mom. My mother's watching the show.
Your mother's watching the show, and yet you're talking like you're talking, man.
I'm not talking like I'm talking. Please, can we go like next year? I got to because I have a picking against Weds, and that's the reason. Oh man,
Drew, when I tell you, bro, like people will hear me talk. Like for example, right? I will sit there and slander a team from here to Kingdom Come, and then I pick and be like, "Oh, how'd you pick that team?" I'm like, "I'm not picking with my feelings, bro. I'm picking with logic." So
that's exactly why I picked Cincinnati because it's still F them. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. New England and Dallas. I don't see. First of all, I don't see Mac Jones being able to like. First of all, Micah Parsons is going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
He better.
He's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. That's one. And so I don't see Zach Wilson being able to either throw. That's Zach Wilson. Mac Jones. I don't know. They could be interchangeable for like they're both terrible quarterbacks. But either way, like I'm gonna. Damn, I hate picking against. Hate picking Dallas. I hate picking Dallas every time.
But you got to.
But I can't go with my feelings on this one. I'm going Dallas.
Right.
And of course San Francisco because Arizona, Arizona can't do this two weeks in a row.
Bro, if they do, that would be insane.
Also, they're not putting the Cowboys here. Come on now.
But
like,
still, it'd still be insane a little bit though. Just a little bit if they do.
Bro, you know what's crazy? What?
Arizona's
trying to lose The Bears are trying to win, and somehow,
They both switched. They both switched. I just went ahead and wrote Kansas City down for you because I'm not even going to ask you that question. It's insulting
don't
a little
insult me,
bit.
sir.
Yeah,
Don't insult me, sir.
it's
Come on now.
insulting a little bit.
Come on now. Yeah.
And then Seattle Giants at Giants, so they're traveling east. Ooh, do we want to go to this game?
What happened?
Do we want to go to this game with Jake?
Wait a minute, this is Monday night, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, that's what is that game? It's Monday coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I might be in Oregon.
Oh, okay.
I'll find out tomorrow. If I'm not,
Hey, Wetson, by the way, this is so he said Seattle's toughest game of the week for him, and this is what he's gonna do. So it's you go first.
Wow, drunk. Do we really want to be against me so bad?
You go first.
I'm going Seattle.
I'm gonna ask him before I write it down. Drunk, do you want to go Giants?
Go ahead, drunk. I'm going Seattle. At this point, I'm picking Seattle just because I want you to pick the Giants. I want you to pick Daniel Jones and no Saquon Barkley over Seattle. I want you to do that.
I did.
You did.
I did.
I blame the White Claw.
It's really not. I just think Seattle traveling east is not a good. Seattle is not a good traveling east.
Traveling east, bro.
Yeah, because this is at Giants.
Bro, it's like these guys fly private jets, right? They're not out here at the airport going through TSA, and
going through TSA is insane. What's wrong with you, man?
They're not showing up at at like 9 a.m. Like, oh man, we gotta give them 4 hours. We gotta get to the hotel. No, bro, these guys are flying private jets. Like, they're flying east. Who cares? Like,
still gotta practice and fly. Let me see what Drunk did. Drunk said, "In Dable, I trust." So there we go. He picked Giants.
All right. So next week when you lose, you understand it's because you wanted to go against me and not go with logic.
All right. So I'm gonna call out the picks right quick. We all picked. Wetson and I picked Detroit. Drunk, you picked Green Bay. Wetson and I picked Jacksonville. Drunk, you picked Atlanta. We all picked Miami. Drunk and I went Broncos. Wetson, you went Chicago because you don't care. We all picked Baltimore. we all picked Baltimore.
What do you mean? Because I don't care, bro.
That's what you said. That's literally what you said. We all picked Baltimore. We all picked Cincinnati, and we all picked the Rams. Wetson and I went Tampa Bay, not Tampa. Drunk, you picked New Orleans. We all went Philly. We all went Minnesota. Both of y'all went Pittsburgh. I went Houston. We all picked Chargers. We all picked Dallas. We all picked San Francisco. We all picked Kansas City. Drunk and I went Giants. Wetson, you went Seattle. That is the picks. My heart is telling me I just gave Wetson an easy win. You better type the loudest woo.
In capital letters too, like capital letters,
Oh yeah, let's do this. The money line. Let me look that up because I think that's gonna be the dumbest
that
thing.
might be the game I bet on.
Bro, I promise you, it's gonna be something stupid like probably one.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
I'm about to find it real quick.
If I do have to go out there.
Besides, let me tell you, let me give you Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills spread real quick.
What is it?
Plus 2.5 for the spread. The money line is plus 150. Bills is negative 150. Plus 130, negative 150. Over under is 53, bro.
That I'm gonna go over.
I'm definitely going. I'm picking the over on that game, bro.
Are you kidding me? Like,
oh, the Bears. The Bears is Denver Broncos. The Bears. The money line is negative 135. Broncos, 115. Chicago. Spread is 2. Over under is 44.5. I'm definitely going under.
Yeah, I don't think the Bears could put up that much points in Denver. Yeah. I don't trust Denver for nothing.
What other game do you want to look at real quick?
Another game, which again at this point,
damn, the Lions in Green Bay. The spread is 1. Over under is 46.5. I think they could probably. I'll take under. I don't see Green Bay scoring that many points.
I feel like Detroit could. I feel like Detroit could put up 30 on them.
Yeah,
So
but then Green Bay puts up 10.
Nah, it's not gonna be that wide of a margin. Okay, I think I'm gonna go over for that one.
Over?
Yeah, I'm going over, bro. I think Detroit could put up some numbers up there.
46.5?
When you say it out loud, it sounds crazy.
Yeah, like bro, like 46.5.
But then again, if I told you, if the over and under for Miami Broncos was 88.5, and I told you,
I still take the over. I still take the over. I would still taking the over, bro. Like I don't care what anyone says. I would have taken the over.
Okay. We got 6 to 8. We pick a Thursday night game, a Monday night game, a 1 o'clock game, and a 4 o'clock game. We have to go with that with the same pattern, bro. Let's do it. Oh wait, did we say a 4 o'clock game or did we say a prime time
just
game?
Sunday game and prime time.
Yeah, so a Sunday game, a prime time game, Monday night and Thursday night.
Yeah, okay. So Thursday night, Detroit, Green Bay. We already talked about this one, kind of, sort of. The spread is 1. Money line is negative. Money line is negative 105. Detroit negative 115. Green Bay over under is 46.5.
I'm going under. I don't trust the team to put up 47.
Yeah, we both went Detroit, and I'm going. Yeah, I'd go. I'd do money line for this one. You said under?
Yeah, I'm going under. Yeah, money line.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I'm going under and spread.
Oh, you're going under and spread.
Mm-hmm.
+1. I'm just going money line here, bro. I don't like any of it. I really don't, because it's just. You see, the thing is, Detroit could put up 30 points, right?
Bro.
But then Detroit could also put up 10 points. Yeah. Like, there's no in between for Detroit.
Bro, when I tell you, bro, I'm literally charging the first 5 weeks of the NFL season. I'm charging it. That's it.
Right.
It is.
And then we did Miami and Buffalo, right? So that's our marquee afternoon game.
Yeah, so marquee. Yeah, Sunday game. Yeah.
And then Sunday night is Kansas City, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, Kansas City and man, that's
an easy pick. What's the spread?
Jesus Christ, 8.5. I'm taking the spread, bro.
Oh, easily.
I'm taking the spread, and I might take the over. 44.5.
Under?
44.5. I'm taking the spread, and I'm taking the over, bro.
I'm going over.
Yeah.
I'm going over. Oh, no.
I'm taking under. Nah, bro. Bro, did you see what they did to the bit? I'm taking the over.
Here's the thing.
I don't care.
Here's the thing. It's 44.5, you say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Which means the Chiefs can put up 34, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Jets can put up 10, like they did against the Patriots.
Right.
I'm going under.
All right, I'm taking the over. You take the under. And we'll see what happens. All right. And then Monday night is Seahawks Giants. Spread is ugly. -1.5 or 1.5. Negative 1.5 Seahawks, +1.5 Giants, -125 money line. Seahawks +105. Giants over under is 44.5.
Seahawks spread.
You know what? That's a good one.
You see Anthony's comment? Did you know Falcons and Jacksonville was playing on Nickelodeon? It's very fitting. It's very fitting.
Yeah,
and it's very fitting.
I don't know.
That game's gonna be childish. They should play on Nickelodeon. That game's gonna be childish as hell.
Yeah. So that's the show for the week, man. Hopefully, maybe next week we come here and they give us something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think the Monday night games have kind of been boring. And I think Kansas City games are kind of boring. And the only reason, except for the first game, which I think they lost, but Kansas City games are kind of boring because, like, they got who they get week 1? Detroit, right?
Yeah, week 1. Yeah,
that was exciting because obviously the first game of the week, so whatever. But then their second game of the
season,
right? Because everyone's gonna watch it. But like they've run over everybody since then. So I think it's kind of like lame. Like
but
they got the
again,
Bears, and then
But
they're
again,
getting
bro.
fucking the Jets. Like who the fuck made this schedule and said Kansas City, we're gonna get you to the Super Bowl before the season is over?
I don't think you understand. Joe Burrow. I said Joe Burrow. Oh God, not him.
Pat Mahomes. Yeah, not that.
Mahomes is
Not that
God's fourth favorite son, bro.
Jesus.
It's Jesus, Tom Brady, LeBron James, and then Pat Mahomes, bro. That's the hierarchy.
Okay.
And you know what? Before his career is over, he might. I wonder. He can't take LeBron's spot, and he can't take Brady's spot. Yeah, that's it. He's God's fourth favorite son, bro. That's it. So
he's not taking LeBron or Coach.
I agree with you 100%, Anthony. I agree with you 100%. We do need a sponsor for FanDuel. So what we need to do is let's share this show. Let's share, share the link.
Tag FanDuel.
Let's subscribe. We really
sit down at the end of the show and pick 4 games and decide on what to
exactly.
do.
So
kind of crazy. Yeah. How many shows out there do that? Not a lot.
Not many, bro. Not many.
No, because if you're not being sponsored, you're not doing it because
exactly.
you're giving them free.
We're doing it because again, we just love the game.
Love the game. So yeah, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that comment. And with that comment, I think this is the point. This is the best point to end the show. Then, right?
There you go. This is it.
It's fucking amazing.
Thank you, Anthony, for joining us.
Right,
Anthony. First of all, Anthony, you came out swinging, like you came out violent. So
bring that energy next week, bro.
I appreciate that. I always appreciate that because again, I like the violence. And John, thank you for always picking against me because it makes it so much easier when I win. So
all right, that's it. All right, we can go now. You're talking too much, bro. Like you're doing the most. Like ain't nobody asked you to do that, bro. Just thank you for watching. We'll catch you next week. Peace. Like simple.
Play ball. There you go. There it is.
There's a winner. Look at that.
Back. Good. We have a jam.
Showdown.
Yankees 12, Red Sox 11.
He's gone. He couldn't go.